I saw on Twitter, for unforeseen reasons, I'm like, no, just because the van actually has shit to do on Thursday for once.
I wasn't gonna like throw you under the bus
No,
or anything.
I'm gonna explain. I'll expose myself anyway, but yeah, it's just because like I went to the wrestling place yesterday to take. I was gonna, so I was supposed to do interviews, and I was also like, well, I'm there. I'll just take pictures for my photo documentary project, which I'm doing it on the wrestling place because it's local.
Yeah.
That's the thing; it has to be something local. So I'm doing it on that because I'm always there anyway.
Exactly.
And so I was gonna take pictures of. Well, I did take pictures, but I was also gonna do interviews since I now do interviews with them. I'm like the interviewer.
Mm-hmm.
And we didn't do it. It's because the general manager who films it, he was actually running the training sessions that day, so it's like, he was already busy. And usually we do, or usually it was only 1 week, but the last time we did it, we did it during training. Like we would just pull the wrestler aside and be like, all right, we're just gonna do this really quick. And
Makes sense.
so yeah, but then they're like, can you come in on Thursday? And I was like, I said yes because I knew we could either come do it today, Wednesday, or you could just go solo because you've given me the okay before. I don't,
yeah.
but I really didn't want to miss though because I didn't want anyone thinking that I missed just because CM Punk came back. Because I really want to show like I really don't care. Like good for him, he can do whatever the hell he wants. He's away from my dudes. He's away from the elite, so I couldn't care less now.
We'll talk about Phil. Phil will be brought up.
Oh, Allison, you must be just talking about Katie and Lil Rhea over there.
Shut up. Shut up.
I'm not lying.
You're literally lying.
I'm not liar, plants for hire. What?
I read this in Noam Dar's voice, and I hate Jesus for that.
Why? You don't like Noam Dar?
Hello. It's fun, but it's just so annoying.
Hold on, I just noticed. It's because when you put up something that's not, when you put up a comment and our little lower thirds thing goes away, my hamper that is filled to the brim, I know I need to do laundry, is in
She
print.
said the hamper.
Yeah,
like, I know, I just have a penguin hat and everything.
Fuck, I need to hang all this stuff up. Hold on, I'm gonna put the stuff that I need to hang up.
This man is exposing herself.
Yeah, I mean, look, I got my Cosmo jacket that
It's a very nice jacket.
I know, it's a beautiful jacket. Like, and I should wear it. Well, it's actually kind of warm in here. I would have to turn on my fan, but I'm like, I'm wearing my Cosmo Orion shirt.
I'm freezing. I would love to be
jacket.
Right
the jacket won't hurt, but here's my Brandon Cutler tracksuit that I have to hang up. I wore it on Halloween. So, Brandon Cutler tracksuit. And then my newest, this is just a t-shirt, and then my newest of the Bucks collection, my button-up shirt. I could actually wear this over my Cosmo Orion shirt. I just didn't feel like changing. I just didn't feel like
big week for you.
It has. I just didn't want to change my shirt, and I was like, it's a wrestling shirt, so I'll wear my Cosmo.
I'm wearing nothing wrestling related, so I don't care.
I
really never do anymore.
And the Cosmo Orion's a wrestler, so.
Will said NASA is a hoax. They're a government cover-up. It's Will.
You know what? I'm gonna flash NASA at you now. And look, it doesn't say NASA, but it's supposed to be the NASA logo.
It's pretty spot on.
Yeah. And wait, just to rub it in Will's face. This is something else I need to hang up. My Cosmo Orion jersey, and look at the logo. It looks like NASA.
It does look like NASA.
Ooh, scary. The hoax.
A haunted shopping list.
You follow me on Instagram, which you guys should. Katie does, obviously. But I got Cosmo to get the jersey. Like, he got his own because he asked me for the link. So we
good
now. Because he saw it when I wore it for the first time, and he was like, that is. He's pretty funny. He's like, okay, but here's the problem. You actually look better than I do now with the jersey. I'm like, well, I don't know what to tell you, dude. I'm sorry. But he asked me for the link, and I sent it to him. And then now
tough noodles, Cosmo.
Yeah. Hold on.
Savannah's young enough that she probably doesn't even know. Why did he say Pluto?
I don't know why he said Pluto like that. I know what Pluto is. Hold on. It's actually warm now. I'm going to turn on my fan. It is actually
Pluto went from being a planet to not being a planet to kind of being a planet again.
It's like it was like a planet, and then like it was a dwarf planet, and then it wasn't a planet, and now maybe it's a planet, depending on what your politics are. I'm just kidding.
Depends on who you ask.
or your religious beliefs, I guess. I don't know.
Depends on which moon god you pray to.
Yeah. Depends on your star sign.
Yeah. I'm more of a, I believe she's the moon goddess, Selene.
You're gonna do what to NASA? I don't know. I don't know what I said.
I don't remember what you said either.
I don't know what I said. What did I say, Jesus? So Revolution is...
Sorry.
I know. Yeah, no, I love that you quoted Cars.
Thank you.
So Revolution's not going to be in Texas. So DAW, if you know what that means, you know what that means.
I mean, we should have expected that.
I know, but I'm still bitter. The only way they can make up for it is by
right.
coming to El Paso.
That's
that's what I said. Let me rephrase that. Flash the NASA logo.
It's like, I'm going to steal the moon. That's Savannah.
I still can't get over the jacket because it's holographic, and I love holographic.
Holo taco.
Exactly. I actually have an order coming in soon because they came out with a hoodie, Katie, and I was like, oh,
Jesus.
No, Katie, I think you would love the hoodie. Like, I'm gonna look it up right now on Instagram. Hold on. I think you would love the hoodie. Does the color scheme remind you of anything?
It's giving bisexual.
Yes, a lot of people said that. They're like, as a bisexual, I love this. So, I love the color scheme. I love that I love those three colors. So,
I do love me some hoodies, as I'm wearing one right now because I'm fucking freezing.
I was wearing one, but it's actually on my chair. But
yeah, because it's apparently hot there. It's cold up here.
You're gonna do what to the NASA logo? You know what, Jesus? Fair enough. I like Jesus, so I'm not gonna get mad at him. Jeebus. And then it was a Black Friday sale. Well, the hoodie wasn't on sale because they're smart. They're like, yeah, new items you can't get on sale. I'm like, whatever. But I got during the Black Friday sale, I just got another nail polish. It was like just a base coat because I needed another one. Needed another one, but and then I got a black one because when you paint it, you only need one coat. It's literally called One Coat Black. So just one coat and you're good to go.
Nice.
And then for every order you get a mystery polish. But I have so many that I'm pretty sure, like I'm like 75% sure I'm going to get a polish that I already own, which is fine. There's nothing wrong with that.
Nothing wrong with that.
Yeah. I hope it's a topper. It's more specifically like a specific topper, like a scattered holographic one, because I'm running low on that one. I just use it for everything. So it's very, I like it. So just waiting on that. I don't even know when it's going to get in. I should probably track it. It just shipped out like a couple days ago. So
'tis the season for
the
packages and packages. The holiday season. Oh, I will be bringing that up. I figured out dates for what our last two shows are going to be this year.
Oh shit. Okay.
I mean, I'll say it now, but I'll say it again on the show. So I was thinking seasonal showcase, the 21st.
21st. What day is that? Is that Thursday?
It's a Thursday?
Okay, yeah, I don't know why. It's because I've told you before that December is just hard for me and my family because we always have. But no, Thursday, yes. I usually don't have things on Thursday. So Thursday will work.
And then, so that'll be seasonal showcase. And then She Lead Awards, which are going to be back. I'm going to put up everything on Friday. I'm going to post it, give people like a month to vote. That'll be the following Thursday, so the 28th.
That one is probably going to be a small issue only because that's my grandma's birthday. I don't think we're going to do anything late because, but we didn't do anything late last time, I think. I forget, but it is, if we do it at 4 my time, actually no, that might be like cutting it close. I could probably still do Thursday, but if possible it might have to be a little bit later, like maybe an hour and a half later. So like,
that's fine.
Oh, just letting you know. Like, I'll know. Obviously,
we can talk about it like closer too, like week of,
especially when I know a definite time of when it's gonna happen. Because I can't do that right now. Like, hey, what are we doing for Grandma's birthday? They're gonna be like, what the fuck? It's like
literally a month away.
Yeah, literally, it's a month away. They're like, why? But
For reasons, none of y'all business.
Maybe I'll bring,
Will there be cookies? There might be cookies. I don't know.
maybe I'll bring cookies. I don't know.
I like a good cookie here and there.
Yeah, the holiday season.
The holiday season.
Tomorrow's, oh my god, my days have all been mixed up, Katie. Like, especially because we're doing the show tonight, and then tomorrow's Thursday. I need to remember that, or else I'm gonna miss my interviews and I'm gonna get in trouble. Or I don't, or maybe I won't get in trouble, but I'll be in trouble. Let's be real. Or I'll just, it's a bad, gives you a bad rep if you forget. So I'm not.
So when you set your alarm for the morning,
I know,
put it as like interview day.
Yeah.
Do it right now.
Okay.
So you don't forget.
Actually, I was like, I don't set an alarm. Yes, I do for Thursdays, because Thursdays hold on, people are texting me.
You're fine.
Anyways, for Thursdays I do wake up early because I go to class a little earlier, which is fine, but
it's okay.
Interview day. And I put a million exclamation points.
Good cookies. Jesus said, question, do y'all watch Christmas movies after Thanksgiving, even though it's still November?
Yes,
or
because
that's officially December.
I watch after Thanksgiving because there's no more like holidays before then. Like the next holiday is Christmas. So I'll start listening to Christmas music. I'll start watching. I watched Home Alone today, and I've already watched Elf twice. So
I haven't watched anything yet. I'm like waiting until December just because it doesn't feel like Christmas yet. Allison said, "What's Christmas?" Don't worry. That's why we do a seasonal showcase. It's all the holiday seasons.
I still don't know what I'm gonna wear. I don't think I'm.
I literally only have the one fucking wrestling Christmas sweater.
Maybe I'll just wear the AG one. Like again, I'll just make it a yearly thing. Just I wear the AG one.
Mine's literally the fucking AEW one. That's the only one I have. I keep telling myself I'm gonna get another one. This is 3 years in a row. I'm wearing the goddamn Christmas one.
Before we start officially, let me just look at WWE Shop to see, because I don't think Shop AEW has anything new. Of course, all the Phil stuff.
Probably fucking not. Jesus also waits until December. Will said it's like the last day of Hanukkah, but with a tree and less wine. Depends on who you ask. I love me
apparel. Let's see, hoodies and sweat. I don't know what would be under sweaters, but
it would be under sweaters.
Oh yeah, hold on. There's a ugly sweater with like a retro one. It's $41 though. What the fuck? That's the only one I see. The rest are just hoodies. Oh, there's a Stone Cold versus The Rock ugly sweater. That one actually looks pretty cool. First of all, because it's black.
Real one, but I forgot. I don't have time.
See what other ugly sweaters do they have?
I should just ask my friend to give me one. He might be able to call me one. I should ask.
You should ask him to comp you too.
Well, because I gotta see, because he might be going to the, like the Steel City Con. It's basically like our Comic-Con.
Gotcha.
I think he's going next week.
Yeah, I think those are the only two like ugly Christmas sweaters that they have. Let me check Pro Wrestling Tees.
Allison, this is Livewire, the second best Mountain Dew flavor. Voltage is number 1. Livewire is 2. Code Red is 3. Normal Mountain Dew is 4. And I don't know what 5 is. But I had this discussion in my head a few months ago.
Let's see. There's a Danhausen sweater. That's the Top Rope Tuesday. It's $50.
Oof.
I know. For a Christmas sweater, I'm like, yeah, no thanks, brosive.
Who the fuck wears a Christmas sweater? If anyone can tell me what horror movie that is from,
oh, let's see.
You will win a hug.
They're all $50 though. There's an Adam Copeland one.
I thought you were gonna say an Adam Cole.
Sorry, Tony Storm. Blackpool Combat Club. The Blackpool Combat Club one looks pretty cute because it's like a bunny, but it's all beat up. and then a Bullet Club Gold one. I wonder if they still have the ones from last year.
Oh, the Big Bang Bang Guns Club, whatever the fuck they're called.
The Bang Bang Gang Bang ones, yeah.
The Big Bang Bang Gang Guns Club.
The Big Bang Gang Bang, yeah.
There's so many words. I think
Come on, just take me home. Hold on. Stupid app. Hold on, I'm trying to
The
refresh.
mystery did kind of. It tastes like candy. I couldn't decipher what candy, but your Airheads not about it. Definitely is that. Love Airheads, specifically the blue raspberry, because blue raspberry is superior.
Okay,
Personally.
since this app is being a fucking dumbass, hold on. God, this app is slow. Okay. Oh, they still have the Hangman one. I just wish it wasn't $50. And it still doesn't say Happy Holidays, so I still don't want it because of that.
I think you might just have to make your own, Savannah.
I know, but I don't know how to make ugly sweaters.
I mean, just get a sweater, find an ugly design, iron it on.
I know, right? Oh, I thought I had a drink in here, but I guess I don't. My throat's feeling a little dry. Yeah, let me go get it and then we can start.
Fridge.
I'll be right. Oh, hold on. I have a water right here. Hang on. By my bed. I picked up the water and I'm making my way back to my desk.
We love a good
I'm sitting down
bedside
now. I'm
water.
putting my headphones back on. All right, I'm back.
We love a good bedside water. 10 out of 10.
Yes, because sometimes you just wake up and your throat's dry.
Sometimes you wake up at 3 in the morning and you just need to chug some fucking water, man.
Yeah. Well, also I might get strep soon, so it's because my aunt who flew in from Dallas for Thanksgiving, she had a pretty shitty case of strep, but she's like, unless you French kiss me or drink from my cup, you're not gonna get it from me. I'm like, so we're like, all right. But then my younger sister, kind of forgetting she might be or my aunt had strep, took a sip of her drink while we were out at a restaurant, and so she got sick, and she's been taking antibiotics. But she got Wendy's the other day, and I was like, what'd you get to drink? And she told me High C Punch. So I was like, oh, let me just get a sip. And I fucking took a sip of her drink.
This is how zombie apocalypse starts.
Yeah, that's how it starts. I completely forgot she was sick. And I didn't even realize until a couple hours later. I was like, I just drank from her fucking drink. And
I'd really
use strep. So I feel all right now. My throat is a little dry, but I think it is because I've been doing a lot of talking today. Like
cough drops, teas, water.
Yeah,
juices.
I have water right here. But yeah, I'm just like, I'm trying not to panic. I'm just like, I feel fine right now. My throat's just slightly dry, so I'm like, and my sister, she's a nursing student, and my other sister's a nurse. So she was like, she's like, strep, the bacteria for strep is technically always there. It just waits until you're vulnerable to like just present symptoms.
I'm always vulnerable, so that's a mood. Jesus said Eddie Kingston has one that says D's nuts roasting underneath the fire.
Yes.
And Matt just said wiener.
Hi Matt. But I will say I'm not Jewish, but the MJF one is pretty cute. The Hanukkah one with the little dreidels.
A lot of them are cute. It's just like I don't have room.
It's not that. I don't want to pay $50 plus shipping plus handling.
I'm also not doing that shit. Like fuck that.
Because I don't know how it works. Because each state is different, obviously. But But tax in El Paso, in Texas, is pretty fucking expensive. I'm like, what the hell? Tax.
What the
all I know is that whenever I learned this from my mom. She's an accountant, so of course I would know this. Every time I go to buy something, I always multiply the price. So let's say that hoodie, it's $50, so $49.99, and then plus shipping's usually, I think it's now like $6. I think it's $5.99, so plus $5.99. It's $55.98 plus a handling fee for $198. I'm like, that's BS. I don't know what the fuck you have to handle. I guess yourselves. So that's $57.96, and then I have to times it times 1.0825. That is $62 for a hoodie or a sweater that I can only wear during Christmas time.
She just straight up mathed.
I mathed because of my mom. I would not have known that because she always like.
That's like girl math on steroids.
She taught me how to calculate shit. Like every time we go like shopping, and I'm like, Mom, can I get this shirt? And she's like, okay, how much is it? And she's like, I'm like, I don't know, it's this much. She's like, okay, hold on, I have a coupon, and then with tax. And then she's like, give me your phone. And she's like, I give her my phone, and she's like, on the calculator, okay, it'll be this much. Okay, you can get it. And I'm like, all right, cool.
Couldn't be me.
Couldn't be me either.
Said, you aren't Jewish? What?
No.
exploding.
No,
My
I'm
whole
not
world is
Jewish.
upside down right now. Left is right, up is down, cats and dogs living together in harmony.
I'm not Jewish, sorry. Uh-oh.
Savannah should play trivia. She should. Oh, did I like freeze for a second?
I froze, I think. I was like, shit, what the fuck?
Oh yeah, you kind of keep freezing here and there, but like, it's not terrible.
Okay, well.
Savannah should play trivia.
I haven't popped.
Katie like that from the chat in a long time. Oh God. There's so much going on.
I know, what the hell? Our cats and dogs snuggle. See?
Proof.
The proof is in the pudding.
Which we're never gonna get started. I have a question.
What?
What the fuck is figgy pudding?
I don't fucking know. You just ask for it when you go caroling, apparently.
Because I've seen people talking about it, and like,
it
I know
sounds disgusting.
It does sound disgusting. I wanted to answer their question so bad, like, what is figgy pudding? And I was like, I have no answer.
You should have said disgusting. That's what it is.
Disgusting. Ellen said, I will send photos, I'm assuming, of her cats and dogs snuggling.
Or figgy pudding.
It's British. Matt thinks.
Sounds about right.
I don't know.
The British also put baked beans on bread and call it a delicacy. I don't know how true that is, but...
Beans.
Dude, if you're Hispanic, you're supposed to like beans.
Well, good thing I'm not Hispanic.
It's the law.
Yes, I agree with Matt. We aren't that kind of white.
I know.
Figgy pudding is a white.
Well,
thing.
yeah, it's so white. It's British.
Touche.
What?
Jesus hate beans.
You don't like refried beans or charros? Frijoles charros? Or refried beans? Or I'm trying to think what other kinds of beans. Even
Beans.
Beans are really good for your iron. I learned that when I started donating blood because I'm like your iron levels are kind of low. I'm like, fuck, am I supposed to get it up?
I'm just gonna go eat a steel beam or something. Like, that might help.
Well, yeah, like there's times where I've tried to donate blood. They said my iron count was low. So I was like, or hemoglobin, which is also a part of your iron or something like that.
Oh, that's a big thing. My aunt has issues with her hemoglobin.
Tell her to eat beans. Beans and red meat. Beans and red meat are one of the best things you can eat with your iron. Also, I learned that in Total Divas when Nikki was trying to make a point to Brie of a vegetarian diet not being the best suitable for being a mother. I don't know how Brie did it, man. Because she was trying to show her that, like, apparently Brie's doctor was saying she's very low on iron. And so Nikki tried to show her that, look, this is... You know, you can get the same amount of iron in this one piece of meat as opposed to eating like these 12 plates of spinach. And like she ordered fucking 12 plates of spinach for Brie to show her.
I'm fucking carnivore. I need meat.
Oh my god, Matt, are you serious? No, YouTube would demonetize us. We're not the #1 podcast on Pornhub.
#1 wrestling podcast on Pornhub.
Yeah, on Pornhub. That's true. I was gonna say, I think I need to be specific because there might be other podcasts on Pornhub.
Well, I mean, they're the #1 wrestling, nerd-ish, and horror podcast on Pornhub. So they're all individuals.
The more you eat, the more
justice
you know, I'm not gonna finish that.
Oh yeah, the more you eat, the more you skeet, or whatever Lil Jon said. Exactly. All right. Oh yeah, he was going. He was having a time.
With beans,
all right. Whew, that was a nice neck crack. That felt great. All right.
Oh yeah.
Everybody ready? Let's go. Hello to all my guys, girls, gays, theys, and everybody in between. Welcome to the She Lead Showcase. I am your hostess with the mostest, the shaman of She Lead, the hardest working woman in podcasting, Miss Katie Kinsey, baby.
Baby.
Joining me, of course, my lovely co-host, the Young Bucks Nation sensation, the fire breathing, the Rhodes family, in the spice of life, the sassiest senor that I know, the hangman Adam Page to my widow Adam Cole, baby, Miss Y. Garcia Savannah. How you doing?
I'm doing pretty good. I am, just spoiler guys, I am the reason we are doing this on a Wednesday instead of Thursday.
And I, to be fair, when I tweeted, I said unforeseen circumstances. I wasn't going to throw Savannah under the bus.
Yeah,
She did this herself.
I threw myself under the bus, you know? Sometimes you just need a good bus hit, you know?
Sometimes everyone just needs hit by a bus.
Yeah, exactly.
Or something.
Yeah, I've seen Mean Girls. But,
I've seen Final Destination. That's where I went. But
yeah. But, anyways, yeah, it's because, just to kind of clear everything up, the unforeseen reason is because, as I mentioned last week, I do work with the local wrestling promotion here in El Paso, Pro Wrestling Legacy. I do interviews now. I'm like the Renee Paquette for them. I do the interviews with the wrestlers. And we were supposed to do interviews on Tuesday, but shit happened. And now we're doing them on Thursday. And they're like, can you come between 4 and 6? And I'm like, well, between 4 and 6, I'm a little busy, but I didn't want to tell them that because I'm still new. I feel like as the newbie, really should work around other people's time. So
you tell them I am the co-host of one of the coolest podcasts, so like I gotta kind of be there.
No, I know. So you work around my time, bitches.
My time, though.
Yeah, no, totally I couldn't tell them that. So I just asked Katie if I could, and she said yes. And here we are.
And of course, Tommy shows up as soon as I start speaking Spanish. Matt's asking Tommy if he likes beans. I'm not going to do the rest. For everyone watching us live, whether it's on twitch.tv/Showcase, where you can subscribe or, send a sub to a friend's friend, a girlfriend, a boyfriend, whatever. If you already sub, thank you. If you would like to sub eventually, thank you. It's a great time over here. So you can watch us here live, or you can watch us on youtube.com/Showcase, where it's free to subscribe. And then you can click the little bell, get notified when we go live or when videos get posted, all that fun stuff. And there's a lot of stuff that gets posted on that channel, folks. A lot of stuff. What can I say? We're busy. We're booked and busy. It's what we do.
Oh, yeah.
Speaking of booked and busy, patreon.com/Showcase, where if you would like to pay monies, dinero, por favor.
Just a little bit.
Just $3 simple. You can get exclusive non-wrestling podcasts every single month. Everything is out from September to now. Check them out if you like to hear me and friends talk about stuff that isn't wrestling. And of course, knowing us, wrestling always gets involved in some way, shape, or form. So check it out. We appreciate it. Thank you. Matt has, what is that?
I don't know, man. I can't.
I really, my eyesight's terrible, but that is a Dickosaurus Rex and a dog. I can't tell what that is either. Hi, Jaxpo. Tres Leches? Isn't that 3 milks?
Yes, but it's also food.
Well, that I know. Oh, it's Pikachu.
Is that what it is?
Oh, yeah, it is. Sorry, I got really close to the camera. I got to squint.
That's a Pikachu. Okay, sorry.
So I'm blind. But we're not here to talk about emojis or emotes and all that fun stuff. We're here to talk about some housekeeping things, some news and rumors. First and foremost, we have some dates that you all need to know. Our last 2 shows of the year, December, a month away. Seasonal Showcase, December 21st. Make sure you all are wearing your holiday sweaters or holiday something. And then tweet us pictures of you watching our stream in your holiday sweaters. If you can. That'd be fun. That'd be cute.
Yeah.
Whatever. It'd be fun.
Forget about
Well, yeah, I'll get to them. Don't you fucking worry. And then, as of right now, the 28th, to be determined, closer to, will be the Sheely Awards Year 2, folks.
Year dose.
Year 2.
That is
Year dose. Everyone really liked it last year. I've had it made up for like 2 months, and I will be releasing it to the public on Friday.
I still participate.
As you should. I mean, go for it. It's all anonymous to me, so
yeah.
But some people, I can tell.
I think I had a few answers that were like pretty obvious.
Yeah, the ones that like people can type in, I'm like, that.
I know who that is. Yeah.
Yeah. So those will be. Just remember those dates. I'll obviously bring them up more. And I will be tweeting out, especially the award stuff, when I drop it on.
I'm going to Friday. A house show on the 28th. Well, it sounds like it's time for you to change plans, and I'm just kidding.
Well, it sounds like you need to just be on your phone at the house show.
Yeah, exactly. I don't know what.
That's all you have to do.
I have one with the dreidel on it that says "use spin me." I love that.
That's a great. I love that. I love it. If theories on, then yes. I love when my mouse just dies. Jesus, there we go. That was me slamming my mouse. If anybody was wondering,
what is that?
It's a mouse that like just plugs into my laptop and it's wireless. But like sometimes it just likes to like stop working. Better wear a holiday sweater to the house show and send pics, Jeebus. Yeah. That's it. Anyways, that's that stuff. Again, I'll keep reminding everybody because it's what season, Savannah?
It's the holiday season.
The holiday season. Yeah. All right, let's jump into these some news and rumors here.
All this shit's gonna happen tomorrow. I just know it.
Oh, literally. I mean, that's quite a bit of stuff because Survivor Series was this past weekend.
That is very true.
That obviously happens on the weekend. We didn't get to talk about that, and some little things here and there. First and foremost, new ROH Pure Champion Utes Wheeler Yuta defeated Shibata bread, if you will. I mean, he's I think like a 3-time Pure Champion now, which is
I have not kept track, but I mean, good for you, because there was a time in his career where he was just the one who would lose on the Best Friends team. So now he's winning titles. Now he's winning titles.
Title after title after title.
Even though it's the same one.
That's okay. He's winning.
It's true.
He's winning titles as he should. Let's talk Survivor Series. We saw 3, count them 3, returns at Survivor Series. Yes, I will go in order as they have appeared on the screen. Everyone's beloved treasure of a human being. R-Truth.
Dude, I know. Everyone was talking about like I popped too. People were like, "Oh, this was the real return everyone was looking forward to."
I was not expecting Truth in any way, shape, or form for that, and I was like, you know what, good. And then he's been having a blast on Monday Night Raw. He's the best. I love it.
Allison, I can't with you. Are you on muted? Okay.
Do it.
Savannah, would you say you're $2 short?
Yeah. Get it?
You look at my thing, it says Bucks withdrawals, which is me right
with a frowny face.
Yeah.
Next, I'm right there.
Yeah.
Next, making his triumphant return after back surgery and being gone for 18 months, and I wrote a whole article about it, which you should really check out because I did some research and there's a lot of correlation between Survivor Series and that team. I didn't realize until I wrote it, but check that out. Cool, thanks. As he deemed himself Daddy's home on Raw, which I'll get to later. Spoiler. Randy Orton, the Viper, the Apex Predator, the
Yeah.
Legend Killer, came back. I cried as soon as that music hit because it has been so long.
I know.
I was like, I was overwhelmed.
Yeah. I couldn't believe I was hearing it. I was like, this isn't real. This ain't real. Like, I'm not hearing it.
I was like,
there are
I do
voices
hear
in my
voices.
head. Yeah, there are voices in my head. It's not voices playing. It's voices in my head.
It's not the normal voices that are always there. It's
Yeah.
Randy's voices.
Exactly.
I was so happy. It was. He looks. He's back. He's jacked. He looks like a snack. That's what I tweeted.
It's very true, though. It is very true, and I'm so happy he's back.
I'm so happy.
I will say though, I'm not saying I'm mad at it, but I'm more like shocked if anything that after being out for 18 months with back surgery and all that shit, first match back is a fucking War Games match. I'm like, dude, respect, but also what the hell?
I get it. He wasn't, thankfully by the time he entered the match, he wasn't in it too long. They didn't do too much with him to kind of like pace him back in slowly a little bit. And that beautiful RKO to that Funko head ass looking motherfucker off the top of the cage. Mwah.
The way you and Matt, because I watched Smacking It Raw live.
You did.
I was in the chat. The way you guys talk about that is just hilarious.
Honestly, like his head, how the rings didn't implode is insane. His head is massive.
And it just makes me think of the George Lopez reference you made.
It's literally true, though. It's like, guys, think about it. Y'all know if you've watched show.
You should make a tweet about it, like a side by side. Like I know you made a tweet.
Have.
No, you like. Did you make a side by side picture though? Like
I didn't do a side by side. So okay, I'll have to do that. But I did tweet a picture of his head, like George Lopez's head as a child, because it's good times. So yes, Randy's back. I'm excited. Savannah's excited. The world is excited. And then, as that lower third shows up, I'm like,
you thought.
I was like, oh man, Survivor Series is over. Cool. I'm about to watch this press conference with a bunch of people that I know. Let's go. And then
you forgot the static.
I can't do the static noise. That's why you were here. Yeah.
I do love that song, I will say though. That song fucking rocks.
I literally said that the other day. I was like, it's a great song. Like Cult of Personality is one hell of a fucking song. It's on my Spotify.
What do you see?
But Chicago's favorite son, I guess. Because if people didn't know, Survivor Series took place in Chicago. Is the thing. The Punk, Phil, Pepsi Phil, CM Phil, whatever the fuck we're calling him now.
Yeah.
Punk came back to an enormous response again because Chicago, and it Vince got to hug Punk because Vince was right there.
I saw that. I saw his sister actually post about it. I followed.
Yeah. Vero was like right there, and I was like, good for her and good for Vince. I know that's their dude.
Yeah, like Punk looks straight into her camera. Like she has a picture that she posted, and he's looking straight there. I will say, look, I don't even like the guy, but if that dude was that close to me, not only would I take pics, and if he goes up to me, I might say like, yeah, dude, go to somewhere else. But I don't know, man. Maybe I would like touch him or something, just like pat him on the shoulder. Like, I'm not even gonna lie.
I mean, how I have been diplomatically saying it, because at this point I just don't care. And that has been apparent. I've not, whatever. If he's here to actually perform and not get into any shenanigans backstage and wants to be there, fine.
Well, he's not there to make friends. He's there to make money, according to him.
According to him.
That's what he said. His words, not mine.
his words. That is true. But the thing that it just makes me mad, and again, this is my opinion,
which you are entitled to. I don't think
that's my opinion.
That's my opinion. That's my opinion.
It's my favorite Vine, by the way. I thought Punk coming back after the War Games match ended overshadowed Randy's return, and that pisses me off. Because Randy has been busting his ass for 18 months and had literal back surgery to come back and have that moment, and then not even 20 minutes later, yeah, like,
look, yeah,
that's how I took it.
I'm with you there. I know it's gonna sound from coming from me, it's just gonna sound like I'm a pissed hate or whatever, but I think the same way. I think they should have returned at a different day. Like we've talked about this. We've talked about how Randy should have come back at the Rumble, you know? Like imagine how fucking cool that would be. Randy Orton and Bobby Roode, that's what we wanted, you know?
I still want that Bobby Roode one.
Bobby Roode's got to enter number 1 or number 2, and I still think it's gonna be number 2. It's got to be number 2 because you know, and you still need the pop, but you still need his entire song to play, you know. So yeah, you got to be number 2.
It's got to be glorious.
Or number 30, but I don't know if that's number 30 is usually for the person who's like gonna win. So
always.
But
I think the like number 27 or some shit is like the one that's
the lucky number,
yeah.
I think it is 27. But I just still think it should be number 2 because I think he needs that pop, and he needs kind of like when AJ Styles debuted at number 3. You know, the crowd was going crazy. They were chanting his name. They were excited to see him. I think Bobby Roode needs that kind of treatment. But that for that reason, again, just because Randy was out for almost 2 years. It didn't even have to be Punk returning. It could have been like anyone showing up from AEW,
I literally would have.
Anywhere,
I would have had the same. Like if it was somebody like debuting or re-debuting, I would have been the same way.
Yeah, same here. Again, Randy Orton has just been gone for almost 2 years. We didn't even know he was going to come back. There was the rumors and the thought and the speculation that he was going to be retiring, like that he was done. He was going to retire, and I know I was bummed to hear about that. So knowing that he was back, first of all, you guys talked about this on Smack and Raw. Matt and I actually agreed on something, that the way Cody Rhodes basically, obviously not Cody's fault. I'm pretty sure they told him to spoil it, but Cody Rhodes was the one who spoiled his return. And I was like, what is this bullshit? Like you could have surprised us. You could have gone about this completely anonymous, instead of saying, where's Randy? You said Randy was going to come. Cody said he had a friend. So the other teammates could have been like, hey, Cody, you said you had a friend. Where is this friend? Is he even real? Or did you just say that to make us feel better? And then, you could have Rhea doing the whole fake cash in. And then, you hear voices in your head. The music starts playing. Yeah. And then you could have gone the pop,
I mean, but and I don't want to spend like too much time on this. I don't like. The only reason they did it is because of the Punk thing. Like that's.
Oh yeah, for sure.
It was to shut that down. To be like, no.
But Punk here's the thing. Here is the thing, though. They should not have fucking teased the hell out of his return if they didn't want him to think that he was gonna return. Like. You should make the references. You shouldn't tease it. You should be completely silent. Let the internet do its thing. So that way when it wasn't Punk showing up and then he showed up, without the references and stuff, I think that would have been a lot better, a bigger surprise. Because people acted surprised. People were surprised, which I mean, good for them, whatever. But for me, it's just like, you seriously didn't expect a thing after all the references that the WWE of all companies were making, all the little teasers and stuff. You really didn't think he was going to show up? Like, come on now. I mean, like, even I knew. I was like, dude, if he doesn't show up, that would be a surprise more than if he did.
Wolfpack is rating us. Thank you. We got Dad Hat, Holly.
It just came in the middle of me ranting.
That's okay. Hello, everybody. Welcome to the show.
I'm done.
We're also done with the CM Punk talk. So if anyone's here for that, sorry.
Can I make one more statement, though? One more statement. And it's not even trash talk. Yes. I briefly talked about this on the Smack and Raw chat because I was in the chat. I wasn't there, but like Katie is, but I was in the chat. And again, and Matt made a good point. It is probably because he is not going to be around the elite anymore. But even then, like after he was, first of all, I didn't even think he was going to even be fired after the incident. I honestly probably didn't even want him to get fired, if I'm being totally honest. I thought he was just going to be like, all right, they're just not going to fire him and whatever. But I honestly like I'm not upset, but I'm like, it's almost like kind of like the way Katie is, like just very neutral about it. Like, okay, he's back. Whatever his intentions are, I hope they're good. I hope for his sake nothing happens backstage. I hope he doesn't get injured. Like first of all, I've never wished injury upon him or anyone. I was pretty bummed for him when he got injured and stuff. Like all the times he got injured, but I don't wish that upon him. I hope he could stay in good health. I hope he can, not get injured. I hope the injury bug doesn't come back to haunt him. So I'm very like, okay, like I'm like whatever about it now, But that's just where I stand now on Punk,
And we'll see what happens with Phillip Brooks in the future.
Yeah, but I'm still gonna call him CM Phil because I just think it's funny.
Jesus said, "Boo! I don't like positive."
Well, sorry. Maybe I'll change. Maybe I'll flip the script.
Maybe. But I'm going to flip it to AEW now. MJF tweeted and then deleted and then confirmed tonight. He has a torn labrum in his left shoulder. Now, Mance has got a lot of issues right now, physically. He's his hip, his knee. So he did say he is still going to wrestle at World's End. He's also going to be in a tag match next week with the Samoan named Joe against the masked men of the Devil. And if you want to know some of our theories about the Devil, you can go check out a video that's up on the channel.
Yeah, but now that we saw like the Devil like in the ring and stuff, I don't know who it is.
We didn't see the actual Devil.
Oh, he wasn't there? I'm not gonna lie. I would just kind of had it off to the side because I was working on
it. It was just 4 masked men.
It was the Goons. There was no Devil.
Goon Squad. No
okay,
Devil.
It was the okay because I was just kind of watching it off to the side. Like I was more listening than anything because I was working on something because I knew we were. I was working, which we'll get to in a minute. My Continental Classic spreadsheet.
There you go. Okay.
So yeah, I was working on that. So I was kind of listening. So I thought, the Devil's there, but. It's MJF.
Nelson says Jack Perry. Matt said it's MJF. Somebody tweeted a picture of Wardlow and his hair was like, herring. And someone was like, looks like he just took a mask off. And I was like, don't do it. Don't say that.
I still think it's CM Punk, guys. The WWE return was a hoax.
Get out. Get out right now.
It's CM Punk, guys.
It's obviously CM Punk. But something that kind of correlates to CM Punk, if you think about it in some ways. QT Marshall. Y'all know QT Marshall. You guys remember him? QTV.
He finished the story before Cody.
He finished the story. He made an announcement post on Twitter saying that he will be leaving AEW at the end of the year. And say what you want about his in-ring stuff, whatever. He has done a hell of a lot outside of the ring, behind the scenes for AEW, helps Cody at the wrestling school. I think has his own wrestling school now or something. But, he does a lot. And then everyone was, tweeting his praises. Even Cody said something. So, I mean, it's whatever QT wants to do.
Yeah, and honestly, I think he's really, I haven't really kept up. But as far as I know, maybe, I think he's doing well in Mexico. I've noticed because he won a title there. He's won a title there. I think he still has a title. I haven't really kept up with QT Marshall.
I think so.
He's doing his own thing, sometimes, honestly, I've noticed with a few wrestlers that probably going to Mexico is probably their best bet. I saw QT Marshall going to Mexico and he's been killing it there. Flip Gordon signed with a company in Mexico not too long ago. Yeah, I was. But so yeah,
Yeah,
other wrestlers I won't specify are doing good in Mexico right now. So Mexico, when in doubt, just go to Mexico, guys.
when in doubt, go to Mexico.
Yeah.
Matt said someone tweeted a picture of Ali and said they know Retribution when they see it. Corey Graves also tweeted out, "Is that Retribution?" And I was laughing my ass off. I was like, Corey, that's not your show. It's not your company.
He's allowed to. He's allowed to.
Oh, of course. I just laughed.
No,
A gore is a spear. Correct. Factual. All right, let's get into some interesting news here. Do you guys remember Sunny?
Oh my God! Yes, I saw this. I saw that. I saw the news about her.
Oh yeah. So do you guys remember a few months ago when she, hit some car accident, killed somebody? You guys remember this? I remember this. So she had her sentencing earlier this week, and they kind of they rounded up. So it's 18 years total, and the split up is 10.6 years, is what they said. That's why I said they kind of rounded up. In prison for driving with suspended license, causing death, and 7 years for DUI, manslaughter, and then 8 years of probation. Good.
Oh, man, I don't. Maybe I'm just being mean then, because I was like, am I the only one who thinks that wasn't enough? Like, I feel like if you take someone's life, you should not be able to have a life anymore.
It's definitely not enough at all. But like, I'm glad that she's getting.
Yeah, that is true. I'm glad she's gonna serve time. I am glad she's gonna serve time, and she's not just gonna have to do probation or check herself into some sort of institute, some bullshit like that. I'm glad she's serving time, but I don't know. Me personally, I just feel like if you take a life, you deserve to spend your life, without getting to live it, in a way you lose your own life. But that's just me. I don't know.
Matt made sure that was on Croatia for me. Thanks, Matt. Dino, what's up, everyone? Hope y'all are having a great night. Thank you. You too. Yes, we are talking about Sun.
Yeah.
I need to. I can't look at those. I literally went to the eye doctor on Friday, and I still can't see. Anyways, we got better news. Not Sunny, because fuck her, rotten hell bitch. I don't care. Babies are born. Babies are wrestling. Federation is growing stronger by 2. We had. I'm doing this in the post that I saw the days I do have written down. I saw Ty Mello and Sammy Guevara had their baby girl. They actually had her on the 28th, so yesterday. Literally yesterday. And then Alexa Bliss and Ryan Cabrera had their baby. No, they had her on the 27th.
Hold on. I need to see. I have not seen that on Instagram.
Ryan Cabrera and Alexa both posted a video of Ryan, carrying her, and then they do.
Oh my goodness!
The whole thing, like a whole little ring announcement for her. It was so cute.
I will say though, Hendrix, that is such a cute name, or a good like.
Oh, it's like I think it's Hendrix, Rogue. Might be Rogue.
Yeah.
And then Cabrera.
Oh my goodness. That is insane. So they're 1 day apart.
Yes.
Luna
one day apart.
Hendrix and Luna.
Hendrix is a day older. Well, I mean, Ty was also in labor for 24 hours, she said, so.
Oh, I know. I saw that post. That is insane.
So obviously, congratulations to both families for your little baby bundles of joy.
And for increasing Babies Are Wrestling roster.
Babies Are Wrestling Federation is going to take over the world, and it's going to be amazing.
We need to this sounds so weird, but we need to kind of make a list of all the babies.
Make a roster?
Yes, I need an official roster of Babies Are Wrestling, because I've honestly lost track of who's had babies, bro. And I honestly
Dude.
think it starts with Birdie. I think I will say it
I
starts
think
with
Birdie. I
Birdie's
think Birdie is starting
the
it. Yeah.
OG. Yeah, Birdie is the OG of Babies Are Wrestling.
You made Jeebus so happy. I told him I was going to talk about it. That's what I do. Is Mom DJing downstairs? That was Savannah's dogs barking. You heard.
Yeah, they fucking screech or bark.
Yeah.
It's so annoying.
Me as a dog. And then the last thing I have, just one more thing that I have, of course. They announced it tonight. Revolution will take place in Greensboro.
Not in Texas.
Not in Texas. In Greensboro, and then Ric Flair had to be there, and I didn't care. Ric Flair looks decrepit.
I swear to God, if Ric Flair has a match at Revolution, I'm gonna be kind of pissed.
He's going to.
Are you serious?
I can guarantee it.
Oh, I thought they confirmed something and I just missed it. I was like, what?
No.
I bet you Sting's last match is gonna be a tag match with Ric Flair.
Oh,
I bet you that's what it's gonna be.
It's gonna be like Sting and Darby versus Ric Flair and whoever the fuck. And I don't
Andrade.
Honestly, probably Andrade.
Yeah, because the son-in-law, you know.
And I don't want to see that. And I love Sting. Like, that was my mom's favorite wrestler.
Yeah. But unlike Ric Flair, Sting could still go in the ring.
Yeah. Ric Flair can't even talk. Like,
Ric Flair taking a bump is gonna be so cringe.
It's going to be the worst thing.
Dude, no, I think the opposite. He's gonna sell so well because he's actually gonna be fucking hurting.
He's gonna break a hip again, going down after one bump, and they're gonna have to be like, "Oh, match is canceled."
They're gonna throw up the
X. That happens.
Throw up
like, all right, bring him in.
Yeah. The stretcher should just be ringside.
Honestly, probably.
I thought Rick said he was going to be in... Yeah, I don't believe that. Ric Flair's always like, oh, I'm still going to wrestle. I still got it in me. I still can do it. So maybe it seems like that for now, but I don't think it's going to stay like that.
Rick's a scumbag. Not our scumbag. Just a scumbag.
Rick can hardly...
He
still wants to fucking wrestle, though.
He shouldn't. Anyways, Ric Flair makes me lightheaded. Let's talk your news and rumors, Savannah.
It's basically just the Continental Classic or the A1 Classic, as y'all called it.
A1 Steak Sauce Classic, yeah.
Yes, I got my results for the first week and a half because the second part of week 2 is gonna take place on Saturday at Collision. Mm-hmm. So I'll have updates for that next week. Mm-hmm. But Katie, if you may. Thank you.
It's been so long.
Thank you. Yeah, I know it has been so long. So we had week 1, and hold on, I actually have who beat who here in my notes. But we had week 1 on the Gold League. We had Swerve Strickland. Whose house?
Swerve's house.
Yeah, defeated Jay Lethal to get his first 3 points. Swiss Cheese Stays White, or Switchblade Jay White, or Tofu as MJF calls him, defeated Roosh to get his first 3 points. And last for the Gold League, we had Jon Moxley defeating Mark Briscoe for his 3 points. And then for the Blue League, we had Claudio Castagnoli defeating Daniel Garcia, and Brody King defeating Eddie Kingston. That one was a little shocker to me. I don't know. I guess ever since Eddie Kingston talking about defending all these titles and stuff, I thought, Eddie's not gonna lose.
Both titles on the line.
Yeah, so I was like, Eddie's gonna win this, but now he lost the first round, so we'll see.
Crazy.
But yeah, that was week 1. And I should have mentioned that Garcia and Castagnoli and Brody King and Eddie Kingston were the Blue League. Should have mentioned that. And then for week, okay, I don't know if I mentioned the Blue League. I know I mentioned the Gold League, but anyway.
I heard you say blue.
Okay, cool. As long as you heard me say blue, that's fine. For week 2, we had the first part. We had the Gold League on Dynamite. We had Jon Moxley beating Jay Lethal for another 3 points. Roosh beat Mark Briscoe for his first 3 points. And Swerve, whose house?
Swerve's house.
Beats Swiss Swiss cheese stays white, Switchblade Jay White for another 3 points. That one I was a little like, I don't know who's gonna win this one because they've really been protecting Jay White, with his pinfalls, which I think is good. I think it keeps you it keeps a wrestler looking strong. But I also like that they're not giving up on Swerve. They're really pushing him. They're not letting him lose either. So I wanted Swerve to win, so I'm glad he did. So from today, or from this first week and a half, we have Jon Moxley with 6 points, Swerve with 6 points, Roosh with 3, Mark with 0, Jay Lethal with 0, Jay White with 3, and then Danielson and Andrade have not competed. I believe they're going to compete this Saturday at Collision for their first round.
Yep.
Brody King has 3 points, Claudio has 3 points, Daniel Garcia has 0 points, and Eddie Kingston has 0 points. I will have more updates for next week after Collision and Dynamite. So until then, this has been your Continental Classic updates. Katie, if you may.
Da-na-na, da-na-na.
Thank you. That's my news and rumors. And thank you, Matt. I wasn't sure how I was going to talk about this. I was like, I just need to wait.
You did great.
Thank you.
All right, folks. We're gonna speed through this because we're already this going on so long. I've decided I'm not staying up to upload all this shit. I'll do it when I get home from work tomorrow. So it won't be up at like 7 a.m. Sorry. I have to go to work. But since Savannah texted me yesterday, I didn't want to change what I had for today.
I know. I'm sorry. I meant to do it earlier, but yeah, it's okay.
It's okay. So this is for November 30th. Raw 2015 was where, you may ask? Oh, a little place called Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania.
Pittsburgh? Oh, wait, that's the wrong company.
Wrong company. But that's okay. It's the thoughts I have.
Yeah.
We had 2 women's matches. This was, peak women's revolution. So we had Sasha Banks defeating Brie Bella, or Mercedes Moné defeating Brie Garcia.
She was Sasha Banks. I'm gonna say they were Brie Bella and Sasha Banks at the time.
At the time, yes. Then these two I don't have to change at all. Charlotte defeated Becky Lynch, and now they're girlfriends again. So
crazy.
How the turns tabled, am I right, folks?
Dude, the turns tabled happened a lot in WWE, right? Like, I think CM Phil's the biggest. Like, I've seen people like, "Oh, hell hath frozen over. We need that."
They literally said it so many times. They're like, "Hell has frozen over."
Because it's true. It is very true. That is.
We said it so much.
Dude,
guys, I know.
It is something that honestly, like, love him or hate him, you just did not think it was gonna happen. Like, think about it. If you told someone 5 years ago that CM Punk was gonna return to the WWE, him returning to them, not them calling him, he calling them, would you believe it? I sure as hell wouldn't.
No. But I'm just
also sorry, Matt. I'll get that next time. The Red Robin Tournament IHOP Continental Breakfast Championship.
Yeah,
I'll get that next week.
He made me write that fucking down.
I'm glad he did, because that's hilarious.
Oh yeah, it can only be defended in IHOPs and hotel lobbies
that serve continental breakfasts.
Yes. It's only fair. All right. Wrestlers of the week. I have 2 tag teams.
Yes.
I have the Creed brothers because they won the tag team gauntlet. I love the Creeds. They really just are such a good team, and they're so young in their careers, and they're just thriving, and I love that for them. Just split these fucking titles, for Christ. I'm not going to do this. Split the titles, please. And then, speaking of titles, successfully defending their NXT tag team titles. Everyone, go ahead. It's the D'Angelo family.
Forget about it.
Hell yeah. Forget about it. They defeated the werewolves. Rightfully so. They slay them. It was a great fucking match, by the way. And it started off NXT hot right off the bat. Love me the D'Angelo family. And then, our girl Adriana, as people are calling her, Big Ange, was staking out the Chase U press conference. Because we now know what Chase did. He has gambling debts and used the funds of the university, and he didn't say to who, but like it's the D'Angelo family, and he didn't say how much. But I'm like, oh, you motherfucker, we got you.
Oh shit. Dude, honestly, I know this is a little early, but I do want to start watching NXT. Like I want to start like even if I don't watch it live and I just watch it on Peacock or something, like I want to start getting into NXT. Just because of the shit you tell me, like I'm like, what the fuck? Like some of it sounds
it's a fucking soap opera.
Yeah. Like
I mean, we're going to the CW next year, so like
I would watch it here and there, like with the whole Index thing, but then I stopped. But yeah, I really want to start watching NXT. But
Savannah, I really think you'd love it.
Yeah, I think so too. It's just honestly, I don't know why. Like, especially because on Tuesdays I'm here with my dad. You know, I can if I just say, "Oh, I'm watching NXT," you'll be like, "Okay," like I won't get bothered and stuff. And if I'm like doing merch picks, I can watch it while I'm doing my merch picks and stuff. So
it's a win-win.
Wait. Okay, no. I was thinking it's because I was thinking about my schedule next semester. I will be able to watch it. Mondays, I will not be able to watch Raw, at least all of Raw live anymore. I'm getting out of class at 7:20 p.m. on Monday.
So, Jesus.
Yeah.
Ew.
Yeah, but I only go to campus Monday and Tuesday, so I'm not gonna complain.
Oh, there you fucking go. Matt did call it. He did say gambling debts, and we knew it was the D'Angelo family. We knew. We fucking know.
I wouldn't have known. I wouldn't have known because I don't watch. So now I need to watch so I can know for next time.
Exactly. It's gonna be great.
But I have. Oh, sorry.
No, good.
I have one tag team. I was gonna do two, but then I kind of like I decided to use some of the tag team for my next pick. I'm gonna give it to Team Bianca because they won the War Games match for the ladies. It was really cool. I know you and Matt talked about how they all matched except Becky. Becky still kind of matched. She wore black, but also Becky like. That's the thing though. Becky doesn't play by everyone's rules. She plays by her rules. She's the man. She's not the. She does things on. I know some people were all pissed off. Like, of course, Becky's just trying to take the attention away. I'm like, dude, she just wore black.
He wasn't in the group chat. It was a whole thing.
It's like people forget. Like, it's not like she wore like an entirely different. Like, oh, she wore fucking green or something. Like, she
just wears like a completely off the wall color. No, like
or yellow or anything. She wore like black.
The aesthetics.
I do like the aesthetic. Matching. I do like it, and I do love me some black and pink. Probably why I like the Hart family. They're black and pink. They're black and pink royalty. So yeah, I was like, oh, she's not wearing black and pink. But then I was like, I should have expected it because that's Becky Lynch for you. She don't play with everyone. She can play by herself, and she doesn't have to be, you know. She looked like the captain because she was the only one wearing black when Bianca was the captain.
I am the captain now.
Yeah, Katie's the captain. But yeah, Becky, like, I don't know why people were so upset. Like, I know you were like not upset, but like some people were genuinely like, it's because she likes the attention just like her husband. I'm like, no, it's maybe just because she's fucking Becky Lynch and she don't need to wear fucking pink and black. She don't need to match with everyone because she's Becky Lynch.
True. Also true. Jenny is the GOAT. Hard facts.
True.
Factual.
But yeah, so giving it to Team Bianca for the War Games match for my pick of the week.
Solid. Good choice. My famales. I also have two.
I wonder who one of them is.
If you know me, you know both. At Survivor Series, she successfully defended her Women's World Heavyweight Championship. That's what I'm calling him because I don't fucking remember. Looking beautiful. The chaps, the hair, the everything. The all chaps are ass.
I wanted to tweet that to you so badly, Katie. I wanted to say, "Oh my God, Rhea is wearing assless chaps," and then tag you, but I didn't.
But everything about it. The match was incredible. Zoe showed that she can be on that level with the likes of Rhea. I mean, she showed it in Saudi, but like this was like her time to shine. I loved that. Hell of a match. 10 out of 10. Let's go. Rhea. My mommy. I love her. And then, also successfully defending her title tonight on Dynamite.
Oh, yeah. The house always wins.
The house fucking always wins. Julia Hart defeated Emi Sakura in a house rules match, and I love the fact that she brought that back. So, like, you know, countouts don't exist, and rope breaks don't exist, and then they let their opponent choose a rule, and Emi Sakura, being a smart cookie that she is, said, you can't win by submission. And if those watch Julia Hart, you know that she wins 99.9% of her matches with a submission. So that was smart. I liked it.
Yeah.
And it was a great match.
It was a great match.
I love Julia Hart, her aesthetic. Everyone's singing along to the theme because the theme is banging.
Yeah, it's
10.
It's a good ass song. I'm glad that she does have a singles title, so now we can see more of her in singles action, you know? So we can get that entrance music more and more.
It's every day. I love it. Inject it into my veins.
Yeah. Sorry,
Please.
I'm getting all tired and shit.
You're telling me.
For Famales, yeah, okay. Julia was your second one. For Famales, I have two. One of them, she did not win her match, but Katie kind of took the words from my mouth. She showed that she can fucking hang with the big dogs. Zoe Stark, man, she is incredible. She will win a championship at some point. It's a matter of when, not if. She showed that she can hang. She showed she belongs on the main roster. She shows that she deserved that title match and that, you know, she fucking can hold her own, you know?
Yeah.
So, I knew she wasn't gonna win, but I was rooting for her. Sorry, Katie, I know you like Rhea, but I just, you know, I see greatness in her, and I hope that she gets a title soon, or hopes she gets an opportunity. I could see her winning Money in the Bank. Actually, I hope she wins Money in the Bank, because I know they probably won't give her a Mania match, unfortunately, not yet, at least. Like, after a Royal Rumble win is what I should say, not like a Mania match in general. But I don't think they would give her the Royal Rumble win. So at least let her win Money in the Bank, so that way you can still build her up, and then when the time is right, you can have her win the title.
True.
That's why I like Money in the Bank so much. But I wish they would utilize it in such a way, like, where if you want someone to have a title within the next year, you can use the Money in the Bank briefcase to lead up to that, build them up so they can win a title. But sometimes they don't do that shit. Sometimes they're just like, you know what, cash in the same night. What the hell? Especially if you're a woman.
Yep.
But yeah, Zoe Stark. And my second pick, for me, she was kind of like more of the standout in the War Games match. I'm giving it to Io Sky. That spot with the fucking trash can alone is what sold it for me. She put the trash can on herself and just was like, yeah, let's do this. Io Sky is incredible. She is the champion for a reason. And I believe, if I remember the statistic correctly, she's competed in the most War Games matches out of all the women. She is the War Games queen. And I hope that you know, streak, I don't know if it's a streak or if she's just competed in the most, but I hope that continues, you know?
Yeah, so bless you. So she's been in the most, and Dakota would have been tied with her had Dakota been in the match.
I want Dakota to heal up. Dakota, go faster with your healing. Heal faster. That's me being selfish, but yeah. So Io Sky is one of my other picks because, again, for this, like, I think she was the standout for the War Games match.
Oh yeah, Io continuously shines in the War Games, and this isn't her first spot with the trash can.
Oh, for sure.
And it certainly will not be her last. She's in a War Games match. She's finding a way to get that trash. Like, it was so clever. Like, having the chain and
she fished it in. That is so awesome.
It was fucking genius.
Yeah. She didn't leave the cage like the rules said.
Rules Rule said can't leave, or your team loses. And my mans. I have one. And one alone. The Viper. Randall Keith Orton. He came back at Survivor Series. RKO'd the Funko head off of the Funko Pop. Had a stare down and a conversation with Rhea Ripley saying, "Daddy's home. Mommy this, mommy that. No, Daddy's home." He should have RKO'd her. Listen, I love Rhea, but like she deserves an RKO. It's only fair.
They should have a match. Come on now.
Honestly, I'm in. Where do I sign? I'll be the ref. I'll do whatever. Had a match against Dirty Dom. Won said match. I just love that Randy's back. He's like my last childhood like wrestler, because Cena left again. Batista's been doing Hollywood. Brock is gone again and might come back.
Cowboy, he's gonna be redneck Brock next.
As long as he keeps up, as I fuck with Cowboy Brock. Like if he comes back like that, I'm fine. But like Randy's like the last one from that like era who's still like continuously going. So like
that is true now that you think about it.
I love Randy.
Yeah, who doesn't?
A lot of people, apparently. Matt's, yeah. I hate you, Matt.
No, my man's picks, I have two. And no, it's not Come Maker Punk. It's the guy who can make you miss your pants. I'm giving it to both competitors from the IC title match, Miz and Gunther. One hell of a match. Oh, I was really rooting for Miz. Not just because I like him, but it would have been cool for him to tie. It's like he's never going to get it. They just dangle that over his head. They're like, oh, you're going to tie? And then, nope, you're not. No, you're not going to do it. But he did so good. And he showed that he could still hang. You know, I know you mentioned like Randy's like one of the few from your childhood. Miz is one of the few from my childhood that is still going and who has never really stopped. Like, I know he got injured, but he was still around, and thanks to John Morrison, he was still like, you know, pretty over. You know, he was like doing stuff with the drip sticks. He was like,
that was his only injury too.
Yeah, this dude has committed so much of his time and stuff to wrestling, and I respect that. And he's shown that he could still hang too. So yeah, I'm giving it to the Miz, and of course Gunther continuing his reign as the longest reigning Intercontinental Champion in WWE history, which is fucking awesome. But now the question is like, because now, you know, it's not even about like who's gonna beat Roman Reigns, because we all know it's gonna be Cody at some point, WrestleMania probably.
Hopefully.
Now it's like, who's the hell is gonna beat Gunther? Like, who the hell is gonna beat him? Randall Keith Orton?
I wish. No, I have a better idea. You have Dragunov drop the NXT title to whomstever. You bring up Dragunov, and you let those two beat the hell out of each other again. Those are fantastic fucking matches, and I would
not be upset with that. But yeah, like, until then, the question remains: who is going to beat Gunther? And the answer is probably nobody. No one's gonna beat him.
He's
gonna retire with it, and he's probably gonna die with it. He's gonna retire, and he's not gonna give up the belt. Dude's gonna live the rest of his life as the Intercontinental Champion.
That will never be broken.
Yeah. That would be kind of like not funny that he dies, but like it would be kind of funny if like even after retirement, like into his old age, and he lives his life, he lives it well, and then he's still the champion. You know, he doesn't give it up. Dude just has to make a new belt. Sorry, guys.
That'd be crazy.
Crazy awesome though.
That would be insane.
But yeah, those are my mollies.
All right. Okay. Pop off. Now, the question of the week. And yes, folks, it is a real question. I promised it would be real. So, recently, I have been I wouldn't say obsessed. I saw the new Hunger Games movie a few weeks ago.
I need to watch it. I have not watched it yet.
It's so good. I highly recommend. 10 out of 10. You will love it. So fucking good.
I really need to watch.
So good. And then, the singing in the movie that she does is top tier. I love it. So it's been like stuck in my head, especially like the songs that she sings. So I was like, what if? Now we're not gonna do 2 fucking tributes from each district because that would take too fucking long.
I guess it's true.
That would take too long. So what we're gonna do is we're just gonna pick a wrestler that we think would quite literally win the Hunger Games. We're gonna pick someone to be their mentor in the games. And I have a screenshot of all 12 districts and what they represent.
Okay.
And we're going to decide what district they would go in.
Okay. Seth Rollins needs to go in some bougie district because, dude, like...
District 1 is luxury goods.
Well, Seth Rollins is...
I mean, that was just given for sure. So, do you want me to read you the districts and then?
No, let's go in order. Let's go in order. Like,
okay. Now, do you want to do just one person for each district?
I think if we can come up with 2, we could do 2. But if we can't, then let's just stick to 1.
Okay, so 1 is luxury goods. We said Seth.
Does it have to be like both like a male? Yeah, we should probably keep it male female.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, Jade.
I was gonna say Jade also because she's money.
She money. All right. Next we have rock quarrying.
Rock quarrying. What is that?
Dwayne the Rock?
Okay, Johnson. Yeah, obviously, yeah.
Dwayne's got to be there because rocks.
He is the Rock.
He is the Rock. Who else?
Roxanne.
Yep.
Roxanne Perez.
Yeah. Roxanne, you got me there. All right, 3 is electronic goods manufacturing.
Electronic. Well, the Rock's also electrifying. That is true. Ali. I'll put Ali.
Retribution.
Ali.
Oh wait, fucking there was a girl in NXT who was like a Twitch streamer.
Crap, I'm blank.
I think her name was like Stevie. Stevie Turner.
Stevie. Okay, I'm like, the NXT stuff, not me.
She also hasn't been on TV in a while, so like I also like kind of forgot about her. District 4, fishing.
Fishing. Well, if Jack Perry was still Jungle Boy, I feel like that would have been perfect.
It would have.
But he's not.
He's not.
Fishing.
I think this was hard for some reason.
I'm trying to think, like.
Oh wait, Sol Ruka. She's beach themed. She was in NXT.
Okay, all right. I'll go with that. Like I was trying to think like water, like. Ooh.
Yeah, that's what I was trying to do. Yeah. All right, so now we need a male.
I'm like I keep thinking Roman Reigns because he looks like Aquaman, but that's the only reason.
I'm putting it.
Okay, because he's Aquaman.
He looks like Jason Momoa. It's fair. All right, 5. Power generation.
Power generation. Hold on. I feel like there's a wrestler who fits perfectly.
Savannah.
What?
Powerhouse Hobbs.
Okay, I'll take it.
Get it?
Powerhouse, yes.
Get it? Because
yes.
This is his name.
Power. Yes.
It was too easy. I couldn't help myself.
What about the Famales?
Mm-hmm.
What is it called again? Electric what? Or no? Power generator.
Power generation.
Power generation.
I'm trying to think. We could do. I mean, for like the generation aspect, Natty.
I guess that's true. Yeah, like
there has to be some tributes that are kind of just like low-key hated.
We have power for Powerhouse and then generation.
It worked perfectly.
Yeah. We're so smart.
We're so smart. 6, transportation manufacturing.
Shotzi. Well, because when she had her tank, but yeah,
She still
Shotzi.
has the tank.
Yeah, Shotzi.
Shotzi, there you go.
Transportation and maybe like Triple H or The Undertaker, someone who has like a motorcycle, you know.
Let's go Taker.
Okay. American Badass to be specific.
Specifically American Badass, yes. All right,
That's
7.
a good team, though. I would be scared of them.
That's an imposing
yeah
team right there. All right, 7, lumber.
Thinking tweeds. Bryan Danielson, the tree hugger.
Perfect. All American Nightmare
Should we
Dragon.
just put? Oh no, but they're the Garcia twins aren't really wrestling though, so I can't say Brie Garcia for like vegan on vegan.
He said Jim Duggan.
Jim.
Nice.
Who's a female tree hugger? Who's like a hippie? Like the team. Lumber.
No, I mean she's country, but she's more bar country. I'm also just trying to think like country gimmicks. Like yee, you know. Ow, got my leg. Fuck. I know, like I know I can think of one, but I just can't.
Jesus, help us.
Jeebus, Matt, help.
Lumber. Fuck. Hold on, let me look at rosters, maybe.
I'm trying to just like scan my brain. He said Hacksaw Jim Duggan again. No, for Molly, for Woman's.
I'm trying to think, cause like
there's got to be somebody. He said the Dudleys. Oh, I don't know. Please, you're honest.
For lumber,
because they fit with their tables.
I'm trying to think of also someone who wears like kind of like camouflage, if you will. Like
I was thinking of like any type of flannel. It's probably like I kind of was thinking like Fallon Henley because she's like country, but she's like a bartender.
Yeah, might as well. Bars like take place in the West.
Yeah, I mean she's with Brooks and Dunn.
Yeah.
You know, all right. Next, we have textiles.
What the hell is that?
I don't necessarily know. Like I know what they are, but like I don't know. Like
let me look it up. Hold on.
I'm clicking on it.
Textiles.
The North American Industry Classification System groups this industry under fabric mills. Okay. So, like...
the clothing we wear, the clean water we drink, the sports we play, our health and our safety of our cities. Textile innovation has shaped the course of Pan Am. I specifically looked up the Hunger Games for this.
As you should.
So I guess clothing.
Bianca Belair should make their own gear.
Yes, that is true. Bianca does make her own gear. Now, what about the menses? The dudes.
What about them dudes? Just guys being dudes.
Let's see the clothes. It's the fabric that surrounds us, it says. I just keep thinking of MJF's Burberry scarf. That's like the clothing we wear. That's the first thing I think.
I mean, we can put MJF.
Sure, why not? Look, it literally has a freaking sewing needle like on the...
oh, well, there we go. All right, 9, grain.
Grain? All right, who's plain as bread?
Jay White's tofu.
That is true. Jay White tofu's gotta be it. Yep, Jay White. Sorry, bro. Jay White, Mr. Grain, and who's Mrs. Grain?
Damn.
That's not mean, but like, who's also you can buy like someone boring, you know, like plain bread.
Oof.
Raquel Rodriguez. I don't know.
Say less.
I'm sorry, Raquel, but
I mean, she put on a hell of a match the other week, so like I
That
can't be
is
mad,
true.
but like, yeah, sorry, Rika, but not sorry. All right, 10 livestock. Cowboy
Hangman!
Brock.
Okay,
Oh.
no, I like Cowboy Brock too. Dude came out with a trailer
Okay.
and
So the next one is crops. So we can do Hangman for one and Cowboy Brock for the other.
Okay, yeah. I
So
think
do you want
Hangman. Wait, what was the one that we're doing right now? District 9, right?
District 10 livestock.
And then the other one is crops.
Yeah.
I'm gonna give Hangman livestock only because dude rides a horse.
That's fair. That is very
and then
fair.
Cowboy Brock, I feel like is more like the farm, like the crops.
Oh, 100%.
Okay, so at least we got so we kind of killed two birds with one stone there.
Love that for us. So now we just need womanzas. So
For
a livestock and then crops.
You're gonna hate me for this, but she has a farm. Ronda Rousey has a farm.
E-I-E-I-O.
Yeah.
And on farm she was. Never mind.
Ooh.
Okay. I was gonna be real mean, but I stopped.
Yeah, I was like, no, Katie, no.
I held back. Okay, so 11 crops. Cowboy Brock and I think another like farmer, I guess.
Be someone like who's like a plant lover too. Nikki. Jesus said Brie, but she's not really wrestling. She's not like active, She's not, like...
I mean, we did say like we said Dwayne and we said Taker.
That is true. Okay, we can put Brie for.
We can say Brie.
We're putting her against her own husband, the tree hugger.
Damn. He said Brie for lumber, but we're gonna take her for crops.
Because
it works.
Isn't Danielson in lumber, or who's in lumber?
Yeah, Danielson's in lumber.
Yeah.
We can't have an actual couple in the same district.
Yeah.
Gross.
What do you think this is? Katniss and Peeta?
Yeah, this ain't no Stark. Get the fuck out of here. All right, 12. Speaking of Katniss and Peeta, coal mining.
Coal mining.
Michael Cole. I'm just kidding.
Adam Cole.
I'm in.
Oh my god, I was just kidding. Okay, no, you know what? Fine. It's okay. Adam Cole.
If we can think of someone better, I'll take him off.
There's no minors in wrestling, I don't think.
No, I keep thinking of the Incredibles.
Mm-hmm.
Or no, I keep thinking of Scooby-Doo.
The Underminer, right?
I think of both. Yeah. Coal mining. I'm trying to think of like women.
Because like with coal, like people say, oh, like they're like diamonds also, something like that. No, like with enough pressure, you can change it into a diamond. So like if there's someone diamond related.
I mean, Tessa Blanchard.
No, I'm not willing to stoop that
chin looking ass.
I'm not stooping to that level, Katie.
I already have Ronda in the games. I can't have Tessa there too. Especially as one of the game makers, I cannot have both.
And not just that, but Tessa being the one who's like the victorious one, the one who wins, like.
No.
Like,
we don't have her win this.
We can't compare her to Katniss Everdeen.
Who else would be? I mean, Charlotte, I guess.
No, I don't want to go with Charlotte either, but I don't know who else to put.
I'm just trying to think of like years and. I mean, well, Deonna Purrazzo calls herself the Virtuosa, so not her. Can we change Ronda to Mickie James?
Yes, I second that.
Fuck you, Ronda.
There was a faction in WWE,
Diamond Mine?
Diamond Mine, yeah.
Ivy Nile.
Yeah, there you go. There.
My girl.
There we go.
My baby girl.
I knew there was a diamond somewhere. Like an actual diamond.
Diamonds are a girl's best friend. What can I say?
Yeah.
All right. So, I'm going to read quickly through our tributes, and we're going to decide who would actually win.
Okay.
No biases.
Okay, yes. I'm not gonna say Hangman.
All right. And I'm not going to read each district again. I'm not going through all that. Y'all can look it up and go back. District 1, Seth freaking Rollins, Jade Cargill. District 2, Dwayne The Rock Johnson and Roxanne Perez. District 3, Mustafa Ali and Stevie Turner. District 4, Sol Ruka and Roman Reigns. District 5, Powerhouse Hobbs and Natalia, which is probably my favorite pairing just based off the names.
Yeah.
6, District 6, Shotzi and American Badass Taker. District 7, the All-American Nightmare Dragon Jake Long, Bryan Danielson, and Fallon Henley. District 8, we have Bianca Belair and Maxwell Jacob Friedman. District 9, Jay White and Raquel Rodriguez, Gonzalez, whatever you want to call it. District 10, we have Hangman Adam Page and Mickie James. District 11, Cowboy Brock and Brie Garcia. And District 12, we have Adam Cole, baby, and Ivy Nile.
Oh my god.
What a fucking games we have here, folks.
I know, right?
So realistically,
District 6. I still give it to Shotzi and The Undertaker.
Taker's very imposing and Shotzi's very like quick.
The bitch has a tank, Katie. I mean,
she does have a tank.
She could take everyone out just like spamming the tank button.
Okay, so say she can't take the tank in.
She's still hardcore though. I mean, first of all, she also has the helmet. Her helmet with.
I mean, that's true.
Yeah, see? Shotzi and Taker most definitely.
Okay, but we can only have one winner, guys. Only one victor. We're not pulling this.
The berries out. We're not pulling the berries.
The berries. We're not pulling the berries.
Okay. Okay. This is hard. Honestly, maybe, you know what?
If we did teams, like 2 victors, like if they were in the same district, 100% would be Shotzi and Taker.
I think Taker would take it. Taker would yes. I think Taker would definitely win. Because I know he's the American badass, but he's also the dead man, bro. Dude doesn't die. He could choke slam them to hell.
This is true. But like, I mean, we also got Roman Reigns. Like, man, is in the Aquaman. Who? Come on now.
You can only acknowledge him for so long, Katie, before it wears off and he dies from lack of acknowledgement.
That's how his canon goes off. That's what it says. Lack of acknowledgement. That's crazy.
Yeah, not even because he gets like stabbed in the face or something. No, just no one acknowledged him enough.
Jesus. Okay, so we say Taker wins.
Yes.
Who do you think would be Taker's mentor? I think there's only one answer. There's one answer, possibly 2.
Paul Bearer.
Paul Bearer, yes, that is the obvious answer. My other option would be Paul Heyman.
How about the Paul brothers? Not Logan and Jake, but the Paul Heyman and Paul Bearer. Those Pauls. The real Paul brothers.
The real Paul brothers. Yeah, so we scenario. Stay with me, people. Taker gets chosen for the games. Paul Bearer is by his side. The Capitol hunts down Paul Bearer because he's trying to help Taker too much. Insert Paul Heyman as his new mentor.
There we go. Yes,
that's
how it goes.
I love being a writer.
I know, right?
Great times. Make it happen, folks. But yeah, so that was fun.
That was fun. I liked it.
See, it's been a while since we had a fun one like that. I was like, I'll bring it back. It's great. But this has been a very long fucking episode. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with us, watching, listening, all that stuff.
Especially on Wednesday night as opposed to Thursday late afternoon. It was my fault.
Thursday evening for me.
Yeah. Well, 6 isn't that late.
It's still the evening.
Late afternoon, you know. Actually, no, late afternoon's like 4 or 5. But yeah.
Come on now.
Yeah.
Savannah, tell the people where they can find you, what you're doing, all that stuffs.
You can find me on Instagram and on Twitter at Y2Garcia _ If there's no underscore, it's not me. That mistake has been made. What I have going on, She Elite Showcase related, I am still going to try. I don't know how soon though. I said I'm gonna try probably after finals week to do that part 2 of the Young Bucks gear tier list. It's been doing kind of good on YouTube. You know, I think we have over 70 views last time I checked. So I'm like, okay, cool. You know, people seem to be watching it. So I have a part 2 I want to do soon. But outside of the She Elite Showcase, I am doing interviews for a local promotion here in El Paso. I thought I'd start plugging it because it is something I'm doing. I'm like the Renee Paquette. I do the interviews with the wrestlers. You can find me doing that on Pro Wrestling Legacy on Instagram at Pro Wrestling Legacy. I probably should have said it like that. But yeah, that's what I've been up to. We're filming 2 interviews tomorrow, which is why why wasn't unable to make it and why we're doing this tonight.
But that's okay. And like I was saying a little while ago, this episode isn't going to be out until like
late Thursday.
Yeah, like I get home at like 5 p.m. Eastern, but like it'll be out by like 7 p.m. Eastern, maybe. It'll be out by like the time we would normally have our show. So just like stay tuned. And how you can do that is you can follow me on Twitter at KatieWrestling13. The link tree I'm about to get all things She Elite Showcase. Again, twitch.tv/She Elite Showcase, which you're hopefully watching us here live. Thank you. And subscribing. Appreciate it. You can also check out the video after the fact. Again, youtube.com/She Elite Showcase. If you hit the notification bell, you get notified when that video goes up and when we go live every week. And the Patreon, patreon.com/She Elite Showcase, where, again, $3 a month, you can get non-wrestling exclusive podcasts every single month. Inside the Mind of is still a thing. I have been reaching out to people and not having a ton of luck, but that's okay. We're going to start anew. It is a season. The what season?
Holiday season.
Holiday season. Exactly. So it's a little rougher right now, and I totally expect that. So that's fine. But we're going to come back 2024 stronger than ever with the interviews. I'm very excited. Whew, a mouthful. I am exhausted. Savannah is exhausted. We're going to go. But thank you guys for joining us and hanging out. We greatly appreciate it. Until next time. Bye-bye.